Your 6-year-old is glued to the TV, pajamas still on, breakfast half eaten. You've asked them twice already, please get dressed for school. Silence. So, you do what you know works. You raise your voice. You start a countdown. Maybe you threaten to take away screen time. And finally, they move. You think you just taught them to obey? But here's what's really going on. You just taught your child that your words don't mean anything until your frustration boils over. You trained them to wait for the explosion, to react to your stress instead of managing their own time. There is a reason some children seem to just do what S needed without a fight, while yours needs a constant stream of commands. It's not just their personality. It's not luck. It's a powerful Japanese principle that redefines discipline entirely. A principle called Shitsuke, which teaches children to build self-regulation from within. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to bring this quiet power into your own home. Let me ask you a question. How many times have you already had to repeat yourself today? Finish your breakfast. Find your shoes. Let's go. We're going to be late. And here's the frustrating part. You're doing everything the experts tell you to do. You give clear instructions. You set boundaries. You follow through with punishments. But tomorrow, you'll be right back in the same battle, because none of it is sticking. Your child isn't waking up thinking, I need to get ready for my day. They are waking up waiting for you to get them ready. The modern world is a masterclass in distraction. With screens, endless toy options, and constant entertainment, our children's brains are being wired for external prompts, not internal drive. They learn to be dependent on the next notification, the next command, the next reminder. This environment doesn't teach them to look inward. It teaches them to wait to be told what to do next. We've accidentally trained them to be passive passengers in their own lives. And here's the invisible truth. We, as parents, have become the ultimate problem solver. Your child can't find their favorite toy. You find it. They're bored. You provide an activity. They don't want to get dressed. You nag, threaten, and escalate until they do. We step in to fix every moment of friction, robbing them of the chance to solve the problem themselves. We believe we are helping, but we are actually reinforcing their helplessness, teaching them that they do need to think for themselves, because mom or dad will always be there to think for them. This brings us to a critical realization. Self-regulation is not a personality trait your child is born with or without. It is a skill, just like learning to read or ride a bike. It must be practiced, developed, and strengthened over time. A child who can manage their impulses, direct their own actions, and follow through on a task isn't just a good kid. They are a child who has been given the tools and the space to build that internal muscle. Every time we solve a problem for them, we deny them a rep. The foundation of this skill isn't commands or consequences. It's structure, routine, and predictability. This is the heart of Shitsuke. When a child's world is predictable, they don't need you to be their external brain. A consistent morning routine: wake up, use the toilet, get dressed, eat breakfast, brush teeth, shoes on creates a mental roadmap. They learn to anticipate what comes next, not because you're yelling, but because that's just how the morning flows. The routine itself becomes the authority. Your home's environment and context are the silent teachers. Is the TV on in the morning, creating a distraction? Or is the environment calm and focused on the task at hand? Are clothes laid out the night before, or is it a frantic search every day? Shitsuke teaches that discipline is embedded in the environment. By thoughtfully designing their surroundings and routines, you provide a silent guide for their behavior. The context, not your commands, tells them what to do. This reveals the fundamental difference between controlling a child's behavior and developing their autonomy. When you count to 3, you are controlling them in that moment. You are the source of the discipline. When you establish a predictable routine that they can follow on their own, you are building their autonomy. The discipline comes from within them. One approach creates dependence. The other fosters independence. So, here is one simple change you can make today to start applying this principle. Stop being the alarm clock and the cruise director. Tonight, sit with your child and create a simple, visual checklist for their morning routine. Use pictures, For younger kids, then, explain that this chart is the new boss of the morning. Your job is no longer to nag them through each step. Instead, you'll just ask, "What's next on your chart?" You are transferring the responsibility from your voice to the system, from you to them. It's a small shift, but it's the first step toward raising a child who doesn't need to be managed, because they have learned how to manage themselves.